NYC, I was working with a law firm.
Right. So you're a lawyer?
I am a lawyer by trade.
Your dad is a lawyer too?
No, it's not. A pastor, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you studied law, right?
Yeah, I studied law. I was working with a law firm. I was in Ado Ekiti. Yeah, so I was just there, just wondering. And I just one day got this camera that my uncle gave to me after I started making videos with my phone on YouTube. And it's like, I have this camera here. It was even abroad. And it was like, you have this camera here. I don't know, whenever someone's coming to Nigeria, I'll just send it down to you. And that's how I got it.
What did you want to be when you were a child? When you were 5, 6, 7?
This will shock you. My family members are going to watch it and they will hear it. I wanted to be a soldier. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Reaction.
There were 10 things I was going to list. Soldier wasn't going to be one of them. Why?
So at some point in our lives, we had like our family house was close to the barracks, yes. So I used to see a lot of soldiers.
Right.
And
so what was it? Was it the uniform?
They were just really cool.
Right.
They were just really cool.
Yeah.
Like you get to see people who you felt like were doing work, protecting people, serving their country, like literally laying their lives down.
Yeah.
And they were just, at the same time, they also had this authority to them that was just very appealing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so you guys come, you know, everybody's like, It was always just really cool. And I would also blame Hollywood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the other two things? I thought maybe you said I mentioned some of the other two things.
Getting older, I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to make music.
Makes sense.
I still want to make music. I still actively make music.
So when's the first time you did? We're going to start calling them confessionals from now.
Yeah.
These confessional videos. When's the first time you did the first thing? It doesn't have to be in this form. And what led you to do it?
So the one I would call the actual first one, So I feel like this art form has always followed me. Always followed me. So much that I'll make reference to 2 points.
Okay.
One is when I was in uni. My best
friend.
What uni
was this?
OAU. I went to OAU.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay. So my best friend in uni then, Maja, amazing guy, amazing videographer, amazing photographer. Shout out to you, Maja. Please keep this in.
Will do.
Yeah. I used to send voice notes to him, like talk to him about stuff, and he always used to say that. So allow me to say it in Yoruba. Like, why are you talking like this? Like, it's just a freaking voice note. Like, bro, it's not that deep. Like, where do you switch characters on them? Like, bro, I was being very honest with my feelings to you on this thing. Why were you? And I used to feel somehow about it, but it started with that.
So it's just like random messages to people.
Yes, like no, like maybe we're talking about something or something happened to me,
and
I'm just sharing it, and I'm like, okay, so this happened to me today.
Yes.
And it's like, what's this? My friends still find my close friends still find my videos really cringe because they're like, this is what you used to do to us on the phone. Yeah. So from there, and the first video that I made like this was when I started my YouTube channel, and the video started, why did I start my YouTube channel?
Right.
And it was just me, my friend IBK, amazing guy.
Yeah.
He was the one who was on the other end holding my phone. I was using an iPhone 6S then, black and white, interestingly. He made that choice to make it black and white.
Right.
This was before we got the camera.
Yeah.
And he was just there, and I was just talking about why I want to start a YouTube channel. And I was like, I don't know. I said, I guess I just wanted to make something, create a space for me and my friends to show what we can do. Because we know that we're really creative people, and one of the ways you can actually get work as a creative person is to have things that you've done. And it's easier to work collectively. Like, you're a writer, I'm a singer, you're a videographer, I'm good with this, I'm good with that. This person with defined face, people like to see fine face, so yeah, you want with defined face, come and talk. You don't want defined voice, come and do this one. So we had that. And I remember saying that one of the reasons why I wanted to do this was because of him, because he's super creative. IBK is super talented, super creative. A lot of the things I do with video now, I learned from him. He's so amazing. Yeah. Such a talented guy. Yeah. And he was in tech, and I'd always been so focused on, you can do much more than just tech, you can explore other things. I wanted to do other things apart from law. And I felt like, okay, this would be a space for both of us to step out. It's easier to step out with somebody than stepping out alone. So in that video, I talked about that, even though it was on the other end and I didn't know this was my intention. So it was a little was a little confessional, if you know what I mean, and you could see it. And if you eventually get to see the video, he has this interesting approach to how he filmed it. So it starts out with just a headshot, and he slowly zooms into just my eyes. So you can't see my lips, but you can see the honesty and the sincerity
so you
in just the eyes. So, like I said, that boy is so good.
Yes.
Yo, and just that. So we did that and put it up. People was like, oh my God, this is just so beautiful. I didn't really get it. But I'm like, yeah, we're trying to create stuff. So yeah, thank you for saying it's good.
Right, so you interpreted them as liking the creativity of the video.
Yeah.
Not that they were connecting with what you were saying.
Yes. And also, I feel like over time, I got to refine what I was doing. My relationship with music also came to play over time with my videos. That's that.
Yeah. And where does it come from?
Where does all of this come from?
Yes. Where do you think?
There is. I would like to quote Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill says that the artist. I'm not verbatim, but there's this interview that I watched of her. I said the artist should take time out to live, because you can't just constantly create. Like take out time to live. The inspiration you need is really all around you, and I draw.
Right. So it's not take out time to live like rest, but live
like
so that your life
yes.
can bring out the art.
Yes. Like you have a life that is eventful, a life that is filled with experiences for you to draw from. You're not just constantly, and live in the sense of the fact that you're not necessarily going out there to search for inspiration. Do you get like a lot of the stuff I do is inspired by personal experiences, relationships with friends, personal relationships, things I see on the internet. And one of the things I do before I create something is not just, okay, this is a great topic to talk about. Yes, okay, this is something great to talk about, but do I feel it? Like, if I don't feel it, I don't post it. I have videos that I have shot. Like, in the moment of shooting it, it was great. But when it's time to post it or to edit and post it, I have to feel it. Like, okay, it's time for this to go out. So there is some form of spiritual inclination. I don't know if that's a word, like just like nudgings here and there, like, okay, it's time for this to go out. So when it's time for it to go out,
you feel it.
Yes. And sometimes I'm not in the right headspace for certain videos yet to move through it. And interestingly, sometimes as someone who is on social media now, you know, your relevance sometimes is attached to how frequently you can show up. One of the things I struggle with of recent is having to still honor this process. Honor this process while the world is requiring you to constantly show up to stay relevant. That's one of the things that I've struggled with. And people are like, I would have not seen you for a while. I'm like, yeah, because I've not felt like I have stuff that I shot in 2023 that has never gone out. Yes. And they may never go out.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah, I have stuff that I shot in 2023 that finally went out this year.
Totally.
Yeah. So
one of my interviews just came out last month was with Daniel F. Young, the actor.
Oh.
And I shot it 3 years ago.
Wow.
But each time we're about to post it, I'm like, it's not yet time. It's not yet time. And when it went out and everybody was talking about it, and I didn't expect it. I wasn't saying it's not yet time because I thought it was going to do numbers or anything. So it just felt like when it was time, I just said it's time for Daniel's interview to come up. And hundreds of thousands of views. And like I didn't plan for that. So I get that.
Yeah, that's my process.
Did you think when you started doing this, did you think the Nigerians would accept a guy with a, for want of a better word, a retro camera, just talking to them about feelings?
It wasn't really my focus, really.
Okay.
I wasn't doing it to go viral.
Right, yeah.
My initial journey was just me wanting to just create stuff. I was never really thinking about Nigerians,
So think about what you wanted to do.
Yes,
what you wanted to express, what you wanted to say.
Put it out there.
But that's not typical. You're aware. Are you aware you're not?
I'm
Because most people, we live in a society where the economy is tough. People often don't think that they have the luxury to not think about the market.
Yeah.
So how did you escape that? How was that not a factor?
Can I tell you something very funny?
Tell me.
I feel like I have not escaped it. Not escaped in the sense of the fact that right now I am a creator. I am trying to build a career out of being a creator.
Yes.
I am in Nigeria. Before now, I'd always just made stuff that I loved, and apparently I have less than 25% of my following from Nigeria. I have more foreign people connecting to my work.
Yeah.
And because I'm trying to create a business, allow me to use that word, out of this, I'm constantly feeling the pressure to appeal to the Nigerian market. Yes. And it can be very, very, very crazy. And I think it's one of the things I'm actually struggling with right now, personally.
Makes sense.
Because I'm like, okay, how do we do this? You have brands reach out to you that want to do it, and like, oh, please, can you do this? Yes. Please, can you do that? Yes. And sometimes I see some things and I'm like, okay, this can actually get me money. But I know that, okay, if I go down this route, it's going to taint the big picture.
Yes.
So I step away from it.
Yeah. So it's a constant battle.
So yeah.
So you didn't have that battle at the start.
I didn't.
But then
I was never worried. I was never worried about being liked.
Yes, right. You were never worried about being liked? Yes. Is that something that happened? Is that just for your work or generally in life?
Generally in life.
Really?
Generally in life, I'd like, look at me. I'm not necessarily the most masculine man. I don't sound masculine.
Right.
Uber drivers still call me mom on the phone. My name is KingDavid. Like,
yes, but still.
Like, why would your name be KingDavid? People bullied me for my own name.
Right.
Like the name that my father. I didn't have a say.
Is this actually your name?
Yes.
Or it's not like a Monica or something.
No.
All right. So so you were bullied for that.
So I've all my life had to deal with disapproval from people. Right. So it was never. I'm not going to say I'm not fazed by disapproval, but I've never ever felt like disapproval was something I always knew would come.
Right. So you got used to it early. Right. So the advantage of that, the flip side of that, the strange advantage of that was that you got over that earlier in life than most people.
Yeah, I just make stuff that. Do you like it? Even IBK, one of the things that we always struggled with was putting out his work. He was always concerned about it's not good enough, and I'm like, you are better at this than me at starting out. But I'm looking at what I made and I'm like, I made that.
That was good.
Like I made that. Like I'm looking at the fact that okay, I didn't know how to do this by the time I started editing this video. But I did this and this and this. Yeah. I was worried about this part and I fixed it. And I fixed it. It almost feels like a 5-year-old showing, Mommy, see what I drew. It feels that way for me when I put stuff out. Yeah. At least starting out, then that's kind of like how I felt about like making stuff. It's like, okay, I took this in spite of all the and I put it out. So like, yay.
I want to make a personal request to you. Many of you watch, like, comment, but you don't subscribe. Now, subscription matters as you subscribe and as you engage. So I am making a personal request. Don't just watch and leave. Please click the subscribe button. It matters to me.